Welcome to an EzeSaid, a tall woman's perspective collaboration.
What up, everybody? It's your man KevEze. You feel me? I got Miss Tall Woman Perspective herself, Mariah in the building. It is. We back. Easy said. This is the Easy Said, a Tall Woman Perspective collaboration. You feel me? We back.
We back.
We got two topics today, just two, but it might
We
be.
major topics though.
Yeah, it might be
It
full,
did.
but you already know, man. Mariah went to the Jay-Z concert. You feel me? One of the days, right?
One of the days I wish I went to all three. I'm still sick about that. Days later. But I got the witness man. Yeah, one of the days. One of the days.
Tell us about tell us which day you went and let us know how you feel me.
I went to now
How was it?
when the tickets went on sale, I was like, for some I think he only announced one concert, right? It wasn't two. But then I'm like, all right, I think no, he announced two. So I went to Reasonable Dot night, the first night, Friday.
You know?
After leaving that concert, I was like, I gotta get back here Saturday and Sunday. Like, I gotta get back here. Um, it didn't work out though, but shit, I'm really satisfied. Reasonable Doubt. I chose that night because I'm like, all right, like when artists put out their first album, I felt like that's their like baby, like so I'm like, oh, some shit gonna go down on the first night. I felt it. Sure enough, the show start. Can't knock the hustle. Now, I'm saying, okay, Mary J not going to be here. She got a residency in Vegas. Who's going to sing this song? Beyonce pops right out on the stage. I'm talking about minutes into the damn show. It starts like that. I'm like, whoa, if this is going on Reasonable Doubt night, like we in for some shit. Like I'm just like I was so happy I chose that night over Blueprint. 'Cause I
Mhm.
think when Reasonable Doubt came out, I think I was 5 years old. Like I like that's another thing. People be like you young, like what you know about Hove? And it's my sister. Like my sister was that was her era. So I'm listening to shit she would be listening to. So man, that night, all right, so Beyonce, I'm talking about minutes into the show, that's how it starts. She comes out, oh
Mhm.
my God, everybody's losing their fucking mind. The guy that was sitting next to me, he said it's like we like she just come and take your breath away. I was like, I felt that shit though. It was just so decent. Then the next, and then I'm like, all right, I know it's gonna be guests that's gonna pop out, but I'm like, it's not too many features other than who we really know. Bleak, right? We know Bleak on Reasonable Doubt. A lot of people don't know Jazzo. A lot of people don't know Sauce Money, and I forget who else might have been on that
When
album.
money came out?
He didn't. No, he didn't. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
oh.
as far as the people that it's like, oh, Jay-Z. A lot of people might have became fans later in the, in his career. They don't really know about Jazzo and Sauce Money, but he didn't come out. Jazzo did though, and I love that because it's like, all right, yeah, give that man his props. Like I get, Jazz ain't one of his whack ass ain't want to sign a contract, but all right, like it is what it is. So that was decent to see him come out, and he did pay homage. He was like, "Listen, if anybody is responsible for me being on this stage with y'all right now, it's this man." And then he came out, and I said, "That's decent. That's decent." Because I went to the Roots picnic. I'm a Philly girl. The state prop came on. What the fuck? We lost our minds then. So I'm like, all right, man. I know Reasonable Doubt Night is going to be special. All right, so the next guest, Nas pop out. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now. Like, hold on. Another thing that I
People don't
did
even know the magnitude of that.
right, and I love the respect that he did not perform Takeover on Blueprint Night on Saturday. He didn't perform it, and I was
Mhm.
like, yo, I love that. But just to see them two up there on stage and singing each other lyrics, that shit was magical. Like. You couldn't I mean to know the history, right? The beef and all that shit. Like you really just had to be tapped in. Like I was sitting there like, all right, man, I'm witnessing this shit is crazy. This is a good show. It was so good. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to walk y'all through it because I be looking at my clips and shit. Like, yo, I really witnessed this shit.
Oh yeah, I need them clips too. By the way,
Yes,
I
I
need
have
them.
to send them
I'm gonna have
all
them
to you.
playing while we talking right now. I'm
Definitely,
gonna play that.
definitely. So I'm gonna try to walk y'all through the rest of them. What I thought was so beautiful and cute to see was Blue Ivy came out. She's playing the piano to feeling it. What? People,
Yo,
we start losing our fuck. Yo, and then her little bop and shit, she up there playing the piano, but she bopping to the, like, I'm like, yo, this shit is so dope. Like, your mom Beyonce, your dad Hove, like, and then you up there, you on your shit. I'm like, yo, that was just real decent to see. And
Yeah.
he was like giving her affirmations, like, you awesome, like that. Me being a daddy's girl, I was just like, oh my god.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah, it did. It was just really it was a dope show. Like
We're gonna
my
hold on to that part right there for the
okay,
next topic. That
all
part is
right, because I'll
important.
go on and on. All right.
But let me run through these questions, right? Well, not
Okay,
really run through them, you feel me? But
got you.
some of the stuff you probably answered, but asking the question, you
For the
feel me?
people that
Like if I said something that you already said,
I got you.
just whatever.
Got you.
All right, first one, right? What made you decide to go to this Jay-Z concert? Now I already know the answer to that, but just for
You
the
know the
people out
answer.
there.
But I'm gonna tell the people. And I feel like at this point, if they have been following the Tall Women's Perspective podcast, you kind of get the picture. Like the people that's not on my personal page, everybody already know. Like I said, I mentioned my sister. May she rest in peace. Now, this is her era. She would have been in her 40s had she been living. So I'm the baby girl, so I'm coming up under her and my brother. My brother would have been in his 50s. May he rest in peace as well. So I'm hearing this
But
music. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing Blueprint and all of that. So now I'm getting older. Now I'm tapping into it. But this that stopped there though. Because this man career, like I'm talking about my brother was in his 50s, my sister would have been in her 40s. I'm in my 30s. And here it is at 35. I'm going to a Jay-Z concert. This shit is sold out for 3 nights. So it's like I always definitely shout out my brother and my sister because that's where it started. And from there, once I was in high school and I'm listening, I'm like, yo, he dope. Like I love his whole thing. Like, and the thing is, as the girls would like, what do you? I always used to hear this when I was younger in teenage years. What, like he crazy like a camel. They love to say shit like that, but I'm like, it ain't about the looks. Like, y'all, it's not about the looks. Like, it's not that. Just the way he carry himself. He definitely arrogant. Like, it's a lot. So yeah, shout out to my brother and my sister. That's where what made me like where it all started.
the dope part, though, right, is that our age group, we're not like the youngest today.
We're
We
not.
actually went and we enjoyed doing our research on the person we like.
Exactly.
They don't really do that today.
They
So like
don't.
we had a great you're right. Reasonable Doubt came out. We was kids. We probably heard some on the radio. I know I heard Brooklyn Finest all the time on the radio.
Come
You
on.
know what I mean? So it's like us seeing that. Well, I wasn't there, but us being able to see him do that,
Yeah.
it was like a full circle moment. It's like, yo, we did our research on you. By the
Yeah.
time we got to you, Big Pimpin' was a thing.
Right.
He was at that moment when we was like, all right, this is Jay-Z or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, all right, now we back. Now he brought us back to what we did our research on. So
Exactly.
that was a little
Exactly.
nugget right there for us, but just the fact that he's
Hmm.
able to do that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I just lost my question. The second one, right? What was your
Sorry.
favorite moment from the night that you attended?
My favorite moment, again, as I mentioned, y'all, I'm a daddy's girl, so my favorite moment was just watching Blue play that piano. To not to mention, "Feeling It" is one of my favorite songs off of Reasonable Doubt. So to see her up there playing the piano on stage with her pop, like she on stage with her dad, and she killing it, that was really my highlight moment of the night. The night that I attended, the Reasonable Doubt, which is the first night on Friday.
Okay, I see. I wasn't there, and I didn't see all the clips, but
Okay,
the clip I seen, it was two clips that I seen, and it's from different nights, right?
right.
The one clip where Nas was rapping, oh man, I can't remember the song right now, but he
Because they
was
did
it?
so many. They rapped each other's songs. It was
Yeah,
so
they
many. I just was like, whoa. But it was like it,
it
you know what it
sounded
reminded me?
so good on the other
Yes.
beats.
Yes. It reminded me of when I started listening to Hove and watching the concerts, how it was always Hove and Bleak was the back. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
to see Nas and Jay-Z up there doing that for each other's song, and then the beats is switching, and not to mention, let's just throw this out there. Jay-Z is 56. I'm sure Nas got to be up there age. They
Gotta be
up
on here.
there in good health now. I done been to some of the younger artists, right, that are like it now. They breath control is off. They can't sing the songs word for word. And they're half of their ages. They're in their 20s. Like, and this ain't enough, but it is what it is. It's reality. It is what it is. Like the new artists,
We gonna
yeah.
get there. Word up, we
Okay.
gonna
All
get
right,
there.
cool. I'm gonna let you get there.
No, we definitely gonna get there. Yo, is that Trey Essex, yo? Used to play for the Steelers? But anyway, yo, look,
Hey
and
Trey.
my second one is when Eminem come out. I don't know what it is, but every time Eminem comes out and
Hmm.
it's like a surprise, goosebumps.
Yeah.
Eminem in my top 10. I don't care what nobody talking about. Eminem is in my top 10. One of the greatest ever when it comes to music.
He's
I could
good.
break that down, but
Yeah.
it's not that type. You feel me? You know what I mean?
But I
But
see why, because the boy can rap. Like, and it is what it. And I love that. You see how like Hove been playing, like the background, right? Like to his wife and being a dad and things like that. So much so that the younger crowd on social media was like who was Hove? Like he's old, like he's going at it with Drake and and who is this? So they don't know him and they like, oh, this ain't nothing. So here it is. He popped back out for the 30-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, 25th anniversary for Blueprint. And this man says, I'm going to do a concert and sell out all 3 nights. So another thing is social media is not a real place. I
at
was
all.
there and witnessed it Friday night, and it was so many. It was a uniform, Yankee fitted, camo shorts. Butters for the guys, butters for the girls. The girls got the Steve Madden Manolo block the shoes that they it was a time taking us back to 2003. So it's like, yo, you couldn't even really move around in there. So it's like he gonna show y'all who he is. And he
Mhm.
mentioned that in that Roots picnic in the what's the name that he did the beginning of it. The freestyle. Like like niggas looked up to Hove. I never looked up to them. But Drake, like it is what it is. And I love that. Man, I'm talking about it. Like I'm telling you, man, and I think I heard somebody. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna tell you later. I'm gonna let you get to your
Okay.
questions now,
Okay.
because I
Okay.
could go on and on.
Hey, yo, Trey, yo. Yo,
Yeah, he said in his top 10. Yes, he definitely is, and I
man.
love that he just pop out when he went to.
Yeah.
So, like you meant when he pops out, it's like whoa, the crowd is going crazy. Is this Eminem up there? When's the last
Yep.
time we see him perform? Or it's not often.
Another
Yeah,
example that the
yeah,
internet not real. All that who play him in the club, who play him in the car,
yeah.
dog.
Word for word. You
Yeah.
better lose it. Listen, and them clips, the people was losing their mind. I
That's
love
a
that. He's
fact.
definitely top 10 for sure.
That's a fact. Which song got the biggest reaction from the crowd that night?
Ooh. Well, I feel like I said, a lot of people don't really know Reasonable Doubt that much. So, of course, it's like I would say radio hits during that time. The Can't Knock the Hustle, feeling it for sure. Now he didn't only do Reasonable Doubt songs. Like, all right, he was saying like basically, I understand y'all probably came out here for vibes, but some of y'all are like day one since Reasonable Doubt. So basically, like I'm not gonna play all of my radio hits. This is a Reasonable Doubt night. But he did do Allure. That's the Black album. So
Okay.
he's still sprinkling some of these songs in there that are not from Reasonable Doubt. But I feel like it's definitely Can't Knock the Hustle, Feeling It, and what damn. Can I Live? Was that Can I Live with Bleak?
Not Can I Live?
It's not, right? With it?
Damn. Is it the come up? I don't think it's the come up. What's the name of
Trey,
that
you
song?
got us. What song is that with Bleak from Reasonable Doubt? I should know this.
It's like later in the album, right?
It is. It is. Yep. Oh my. Listen. Now,
Come up.
one thing, regrets. Like that was one of my personal favorites. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On the ride to the top. Now, not too many people know that you got to be tapped into the album to hear those songs, right?
Uh-huh.
Unless you was a day one. But I'm trying to see.
I'm about to
I should
look it up
know
right now.
this song.
I think it's the come up though. Coming up. Damn. Because I know that's in the hook. It's time to come up.
Hold my
Hold
own
my
weight,
weight
defend my
in my
crown. Got
brain.
to
Yeah,
knock it
yeah.
down when they come.
Yeah, yeah.
But
All
it's
right, so we
the
know. Yeah,
right.
yeah. Yeah. All right, so all right, cool. Um, let me see. How would you rate Jay-Z's stage presence and performance? Before you answer,
And
Let
it's
me
coming of
answer.
age. I'm sorry, it's coming of
Coming
age.
to age. All right, all right. I
Yes.
knew something was coming. Just pause. But it was something
Right.
with that, right?
Right.
But before you answer that question, did you hear? Did you hear the question?
No, can you repeat it, please? I didn't hear
Okay.
it.
The question is, how would you rate Jay-Z's stage presence and performance? What I saw, based off what I saw,
Hmm.
the old Jay-Z couldn't wipe his shoes.
Yeah.
Because you know the old Jay-Z just sat there.
Yeah.
This guy dancing, two-stepping and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Like
okay.
he in his element up there. And
Yeah.
that's dope to see because it's like, again, this man career years. So it's like, it's almost like when like you growing up in your neighborhood and like, let's say, like one of your mom friends watch you grow up from a little boy to a grown man. And it's like, wow, I seen this transition over the years. And that was dope to see. And I love that, like, and you enjoying yourself. You up
Hmm.
there, you enjoying yourself, you singing your shit. And like this 30 years, yo, this is my first album. So if I had to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a 10 for me.
Yeah, I ain't
It's
even
gonna
mad.
be it's a 10 for me. And then like he ain't never been that artist where he gonna get up there, he gonna talk some shit. But over the years, I forget what year Bleak stopped being on stage with him until it was just him, or you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a 10. Like he's a rapper for one. So he's up there giving y'all bars. Like he's not a rapper singer. You know what I'm saying? Where you might get a
Mhm.
little some extra, but it was a 10 to me. Like I feel like it was a 10.
I based off where he came from,
Uh-huh.
I can agree with you.
Okay.
Because he literally used to just stand there.
That's it.
There was a lot of interviews. It was like, yo, he just standing there. And then it's like you have to follow up DMX. And after DMX do all that, it's like, damn, I gotta do a little more.
He's
You know what I mean?
praying. He's up there praying. Like what? Now that's an album that I
Yeah.
wish. I mean, not an album, a tour that I wish we were old enough to experience.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
And that tour,
Crazy.
definitely,
And it
definitely.
was in a world that we loved.
Yes. Okay. That's why, man, I wish we could go back in the time because I feel like we always say the world we living in today, like this is not it, but that's
And
one of those
then
things that just make you feel good. Like I left that concert feeling great. Like I'm telling you, I was trying to get back up there Saturday and Sunday. Definitely.
I'm looking at the other Jones. I feel like we talked about them already.
Oh, the other
All right,
question.
all right, that's it, right? That's it. But okay. So my main point of talking about this Jay Z concert and stuff
Hmm.
is because hip hop. Remember when we were young, it was like, yo, it's a young man's game. Young men, the young guys was running the shit. Young guys is doing all this stuff. You shouldn't rap.
Yeah.
Like we grew up with that.
Right.
And even when the Jay Z's, 50s, Nelly's, like Jazz, Luda, like when they was on top,
Hmm.
the old heads was in the dust,
Right.
right?
That's
And
facts.
but today we're at a point where the young guys are kind of in the dust,
They are smoking them. Okay.
and it's like the OGs are still needed. Like, and
Hmm.
follow me here. I might lose you, but follow me, right?
I got you. I follow you.
I remember a couple years ago, maybe like 2019 or something. This is wrestling reference here.
Okay.
John Cena, he cut a promo talking about, yo, it's the reason why they keep bringing me back here because
Mm,
none of y'all are turning into stars. None of
mm,
y'all are the ones that's like holding the crown. So I have to come back.
right.
And it seems like when these OGs come back, you get to see, oh, this is what an artist is supposed to be. Now, there's a lot of young guys that do have a lot of motion when it comes to touring. But
Hmm.
as far as like making the world stop, none of them is really doing that.
No, or they have to join forces to at least try, right? The
Yeah.
combined tours, but I agree with you. They're not. And then you know what? The new generation, you can't tell them shit,
Mhm.
right? So if like an older artist would try to give them some game, it's like they're not listening. They ain't gonna listen. They know it all. But
Yeah.
it's like if you would, you should pay attention. You should listen to some things
Yeah. And you can also see that artist development is missed.
for sure.
Is missed.
Hmm.
Because you brought it up earlier. Artist development, they probably would have had them working out.
For sure.
So yo, you better go on tour. You better because if maybe I'm wrong, But it's like when I used to watch the tours and stuff like that, these guys was working out.
Yeah.
They was doing different type of stuff. But like even like and I'm gonna say that because 50 and them will always work out, but not all
Yeah.
of them. But 50 will be working out.
Right. He's
It's
the main
like
act, so he did. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like today guys are drinking and drugging, sticking and thugging.
Too much. Yeah, and it shows. It goes back to like I was mentioning the young guys that's on
Yeah.
tour with the breath control. They
Mm-hmm.
can't sing their songs because they're short winded.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the pills, you smoking too much. You had a tour, you didn't get physically ready for this, and it's showing in a performance.
And
Now
not
you got
knowing
all
your
these
rap.
backup. Yeah, you don't know. You got all these backup dancers and shit to distract you because you're not on what you're supposed to be, or you're not being the artist. And I think for us, we can easily call that out because the era that we came from,
Yeah.
the artists
Yeah.
that we love, they wasn't into that. Like they was mentally and physically getting ready for those concerts.
And then a lot of them, most of them, granted, like they were both in the same era,
Hmm.
but you saw how remember the Locks and Dipset versus
Yeah,
right? How
yeah.
the Locks was so on point.
Yo,
You're not
smoke.
gonna find a young group that's on point like that. Maybe
No,
Migos, but I'm not sure. Well,
I
when
don't.
Migos was coming up, but
I
outside of
don't think
that,
so. Yeah, but that's probably the closest.
yeah,
That know that you put it like that. Probably the closest. I can't think of another rap group. And honestly, a lot of the newer rap groups don't stay together long.
yeah,
Um, like today, what is that? Griselda?
yeah,
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know, maybe I've seen a few clips of maybe they going through something and I don't know. I think Jay-Z might have gave somebody some advice or you
yeah.
can
He gave
always tell
Conway
when
some advice.
yeah, you can always tell when something is going on. But yeah, like the locks, what after that versus I went to a yacht party in New York after that with Jada Kiss there. Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. When we get to hear the music and like it's the same as if I would Jeezy. I love Jeezy too. If I'm going to a Jeezy concert, what bottom
Yeah,
of the map? His first album is crazy.
classic,
Yeah,
classic.
like I
Yeah.
would pay to go there. Like it's things you got to go to those concerts.
But funny story, right? Jeezy's first album is always gonna be near and dear to me because my mom got me that album, right?
Hmm.
And I had to do some yard work. I listened to that album probably 8 times, front to back, before I was done. So that
That's a
album
big ass
always,
yard.
yeah, that's going, yeah. I wasn't even cleaning the whole yard. It was just one area, but it was so much dirt because we had got a deck on the back. So they
Okay,
dug a lot of all that stuff that they dug up and all that stuff. My mom
right.
was like, "Yo, can we go out and clean that?" I was like, "For real?" Then I got the album. I'm like, "All right, at least I can listen to this." So that
Yeah,
album will always have a place in my heart, man, because
yeah. Shout
it
out to
got me through.
Easy said,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah, man. But even Jeezy's another rapper that he graduated from rapping,
Yeah.
but he comes back and he's still flawless in his performance.
Yes.
It's like you gotta like it's hip hop is funny, man. Hip hop is funny. It's
It
young.
is to
It's,
see it, yeah, and where we are today. Like that's
mm-hmm.
just like wow. You don't really hear too much. Whoa, wait. Now that we talking about those artists, though, the clips. I was on Threads and I had to tell people like, "Yo, the album that they just put out was fire. What? That
Who?
was fire. I don't believe like I can't get over that people didn't really listen to it. And
Yeah.
even their rollout, the rollout was like it reminds you of the artists when they came out when they originally came out, grinding. We was at the lunch tables doing the
Oh, the
beats.
clips. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah,
clips. Oh, I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
going
yeah.
on and on. Yes, I'm talking about the clips though. Their most recent
Yeah,
album.
that's just lovely, yo. I
Yo,
love
it
it.
was and then the social media rollout. It made us
Mhm.
feel like how like they're going to each shows and they're talking, I mean to the radio shows and they're talking about this album coming out. And honestly, I think that too. I think Jay-Z was watching it. I know he did mention something in the interview about how he loved the new Clips album. And I think, it's during those times, it's like, why not pop back out? Like, it's the anniversary albums coming back out, and I love it. Even with the locks, like, they're still around. And even when State Property popped out together, granted, it was still missing two.
Shout out to Colorado. Oh man.
Yeah, Colorado O be going off.
Nah, I rock with O because
I
like
like O too, though.
when
Yeah,
Meek was coming up,
he was
yo,
there.
Oskino used to spank him every song they did together. And
Yeah,
Meek don't really lose when it comes to songs.
Right.
Oh, Skino was spanking him
Yeah. I would
every
love to
song.
know what happened though with that and why it's so much turmoil now. Cause it's just like I don't like when artists don't pay homage and you know what I'm saying? Before you was somebody, like you was before you was Meek, O
Hmm.
did have you on his songs and you know. But that's I guess another discussion for a different day. But yeah,
I
granted, well now I think what would have been dope if when Jay-Z performed Give It To Me, if he would have brought out
Sparks.
Sparks. If he would have brought out Sparks, I feel like that would have been the ultimate use to like
If he
what if
brought
I
out
got
Sparks,
yo, if he would have brought
Dame was
out
coming
Sparks.
next.
Now they said they might have thought, Dame might have been making some calls for Sunday night because I heard Sunday went down. Concert was still going on at 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, and I seen, Dame and oh, and you know who else? One of Jay-Z closest friends when he was younger, DeHaven, I believe is his name.
The Haven.
Yeah, I see he doing a
Yeah.
lot of stuff with O
They
too. So it's like
don't like the
everybody.
Haven. They
Yeah, I
don't
feel
like the
like
Haven. So
yeah.
I
So
think he
if you
ratted
had
or
the
something.
Dame and like they all kind of I don't know what he did, but another thing is too. I know we going off topic here a little bit, but I seen this is stuff that I've been seeing on social media. So I've been seeing on threads. Everybody like, well, where is Tata? And everybody like, he's there. He's around. He's not a rapper, y'all, so he's not going to be on stage. But I'm like, when has Tata ever
Ever
been on
been on
stage?
stage?
Like, that's why I'm like, you can kind of weed out and see who's the new Jay Z fans. You just come
Yeah.
on the bandwagon late. Now, another thing that I thought was super crazy. So another thing, who's the real fans, who, and where you might have came in. These fans had to come on during the Kanye that wave as a rapper, not the producer. They
Mm.
go, well, if who's going to come out for the extra innings night, the last tour? We hope Kanye and Rihanna come out. Ye not coming out on this stage. Y'all tripping. This man, I mean, the disrespect went way too far. You start talking about the man, kids, and all of that. That wasn't going to happen. I did see that Jeezy canceled his Sunday concert. So I said, oh, Jeezy canceled. He's going to, that's a guess. That's
Yeah.
one. I seen Rihanna wearing the Rockefeller jersey. Two, I know Ree coming out. Like, who else? But, yeah, you can't come back from, I know I done said a lot within that, but ain't no way in the world Kanye coming out. Like, I feel like that's done. That's
That
it.
that shows you the problem of society today. That
Yes.
you can say anything you want, and things gonna be okay.
Crazy.
Like, nah, it's a consequence for your actions. It may not be physical, but
Mhm.
yeah, like, do I think Jay-Z and Kanye will make up? I don't know. But he made up with Jazzo.
Yeah, but I don't think it was that bad with Jazzo.
Jazzo was talking crazy. He
I
ain't talk
seen
about his
it.
kids, but he was talking crazy.
Oh, all right. You know what? Maybe
Yeah.
it's because I'm me being a mom. I'm just like what? But I seen some interviews where Jazzo was talking, and it's the same when with Hov and Beans. Like Beans will tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? So one thing
Yeah.
Hov gonna do is tell us some shit and some records about somebody.
Hmm.
That's who he is. But I feel like and Beans have done interviews too about Jay, but you see, I just feel like it has to be a limit, and I feel like Kanye just did way too much,
Yeah.
so much more than what Jazzo and Beans did, which is why they were able to in 2026 come on tour and still come out. I feel like and I feel like it's been too much, especially if this is the Carters we talking about. You on there. Talk first of all, I forget what year that song, but you made a whole song, Big Brother, about Hove, and now years later you going at him. You talk about the man, kids, and wife, and I feel like that's a bit much.
I think Kanye was just like he's just unstable. It's hard to, and I don't know. I'm just going off what I see
What
and
you say?
stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to be around someone that's unstable like that. Like I remember 50 talking about game and how
Hmm.
come you won't see them partying together and all that type of stuff. But he was like, yo, he's just unstable. You don't really know what direction you're gonna go on any
Oh,
given
okay.
moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
So it's
can get
like,
that. You don't want to be
yeah,
around nobody. I don't get the time.
like I'm like that right now, and I ain't, if
Yeah.
somebody all it takes for a person that I talk to on a regular to do
Hmm.
something weird, and we
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. 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 We're getting older, and you can kind of see, like, we're living. We always talk about, the world we living in today. I'm not taking no chances. Like,
Hmm.
it is what it is, especially if, and I don't got time to be filling people out to see if they hot and cold. And Like you said, 50 to figure out what direction they going into. You got the social media shit that's people's heavily influenced with that, and so you might know this person for years, and then they feel like they got, they on social media and they popping, and they're trying to get likes and views, and they'll do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You gotta stay over there with that. It's nothing I can do. Yeah, you gotta stay way over there.
Over there, or I'm gonna put your ass over there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think you hit on some because I was thinking, yo, why do I do that, right? But yeah,
Hmm.
we are getting older, so like that tolerance for trying to figure out what type of shit you want
Yeah,
is low,
yeah.
damn near zero.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
know, I know it's because we're getting older. Because I know things that I might have entertained when I'm like a few years back. Now I don't. No, I don't got the time. I don't have the fucking time because you know what I'm saying. We got kids. We got to work. Like I don't got the time for that
yeah.
shit. And we older. Like I'm like, okay, I guess I'm settling in this age. Like it is what it is. But I don't have the time for that.
Speaking of, I don't, that wasn't gonna be a good transition, but
But all right, it is what it is though. Where we at with it?
look, it's a lot of controversy. Shout out to Jay-Z, you feel me? 3 nights back to back to back.
Hmm.
I gotta shout out 50. Shout out to 50 for the tour he did. You feel me, for Get Rich. Um,
Yes, I wish I went to that too.
Rappers that was successful back in the day.
Hmm.
If you have a classic album, look at 50 Cent. Look at Jay-Z.
Hmm.
People won't ride for you, bro, or
Yeah,
sis.
yeah.
Like, it's
Thanks,
all
though.
like the love that Lauryn Hill got at BET.
Wow, that was really beautiful. And her children were up there singing her songs. And again, you get the new artists. Well, who was? I mean, the newer generation, Lauryn Hill. Like, what? This woman gave us one album that is timeless. Like, and your favorite artists are sampling the music. That's another thing. Like, and y'all
Keeping them
don't know.
alive.
Yeah, y'all
Granted,
don't
I think
know.
artists need to stop because a lot of them shits ain't that good.
Yeah, they
But
messing it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing that's messing up the community, that got the community divided,
Hmm.
is Spin That, Young Miami. It's a lot of controversy that's happening about the song. You know what's funny about that song? I never heard a verse. I only hear the first 10, 15 seconds.
And you're right. It's just spinach.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
that's
You just
it.
made me think.
So
You
I
just
never
made
heard a
that's it.
verse. That's not a song I'm gonna go listen to and stuff like that. That's not my thing. But
Yeah.
when I saw the outrage of that song and saying, "Yo, you influencing kids to do this and that," I hate that type of conversation
Facts.
because you're putting your responsibility on someone that don't even fucking know you.
Mm-hmm. And it's because why? It's easy.
It's
People love
easy.
to do that.
Don't want to take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like DMX was my first favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good example.
It's not because they gonna be like, whoa.
I want to say,
Old X
I
before
wasn't
we
out
knew
here.
it, before everything started to roll. We talking about, fresh on the scene, DMX.
I was like, yo, I was about to say, yo, I wasn't stealing and robbing and shit because of DMX. I was like, you know what,
Right.
never mind.
They gonna be like the
But
people
it
that do
wasn't
know.
because of DMX. It was just because of the environment,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
50 Cent. I didn't want to go out and get shot.
Right. 9 times.
I didn't want because it's like my foundation at the crib. My mom told me back in it before 50 told me. My mom told me back in the day, yo, rappers is liars.
Yep.
50 told me rappers are liars.
Yep.
I'm DMX going against the industry. You feel me? When shit started to go left for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you listen to the right things based off your upbringing. Young
Right.
Miami, she got to spin that. You feel me?
Hmm.
And everybody going crazy on her. But it's like, yo, dog, we had Little Kim,
Come on. She's not the first talking about. Now I do know she was talking about scamming and all of that,
but you don't
but
have to do that.
you don't. And like you said, what? Lil Kim, the Queen Bee. Listen, the lyrics, and then Lil Kim was not the first artist to do it.
Nope. I
So
just brought her up because
yeah, she's the most raunchy, and that's like somebody the newer generation can kind of like, oh, all right, Trina.
Trina.
My no, Young
MC Light
Miami.
even had some crazy shit.
Yeah, and this
Talking
is
about fucking
MC
a
Light.
young boy.
that we talking about here. So it's like I feel like, you know, certain people gonna have picks, but like Young Miami, she came up. I think her mom knew Trina, the rapper from Miami as
Mhm.
well. So it's like, all right. And then the thing is with music today, if you really listen to some of these artists, the lyrics, I feel like everybody listen to it for like a vibe and the beats. But like if you listen to one of the artists' lyrics, like, whoa, they rapping about this. This is it's hip hop. It's R. I mean, goodness, R&B. It's hip hop. Is rap. That's just how it goes.
I ain't hear R&B in so long. Even the
You know,
songs
I'm
that's
R&B
quote unquote
girl.
R&B, I don't
Yeah,
even think it's R&B. But you know
yeah.
that's something else. But yeah, like
Hmm.
back to the accountability situation is like, yo, I really hate when parents get online and be like, yo, like India Irie,
Hmm.
right? She said what she said. I understand what she said, but you got to chill out. You
So what
taking
did
the
she?
responsibility. I don't know verbatim, but it's
Okay.
basically like, yo, you're influencing these young people to do X, Y, and Z. So these people ain't got. This is not. What's the name of that movie where there was nothing but kids? Well, word. I forgot. I forgot. But like anyway, they act like yo, these kids are living and raising themselves. No, they
Right.
not.
Right.
No, you need to pay attention to what your kid is into. You
Yeah.
need to make sure you let them. Like my mom let me know. She know I love
Yes.
hip hop, all that
Right.
type of shit. She
Hmm.
told me a lot of these niggas is lying.
Right. Because they were. That was the reality of it. And a lot of things. This is not even just with rap. This is just when you have a child. Like a lot of things. And some people can probably think about their upbringings and stuff. A lot of shit starts at home. So,
Yeah.
like you mentioned, you got to be in tune with your kid. Know what your kid like. Like you got to wait. Oh, I thought you
No,
was.
no, that was me. My fault.
I'm like, wait, I got something. But you, a lot of things do start at home. And you
Yeah,
need to like, you gotta know what the fuck your kid is listening to, what your kid is into. One song, you should not think that one song is going to heavily influence. You should have a more of an influence over your kid than one song.
exactly. And then you know how kids can be defined or whatever.
Mhm.
But I feel like kids is only defined when you're not transparent about the results.
Yeah, yes, that too. Let's talk. Woo, let's talk about that. And don't sugar. I feel like a lot of parents like to sugarcoat shit, and then I feel like online you've heard a lot of you know, people like to use online for therapy, right? Just get on there talking about life experiences and things that they might have went through, and it's like I get that, but it's like for one, go see a therapist. Go see a therapist, and they always talk about how a lot of times their parents like sugarcoated things for them when they were younger. So when they got to be adults, it's like, wait, this is not how life works. This is not how this goes. And it's like, yeah, be transparent. Don't sugarcoat shit, and you're gonna have your kid thinking, raising them to think them like, oh, when you get older as a kid, you know, as an adult, they don't know what the fuck to do.
Mm.
Because my parents said this is how this goes, and this is how no, they watered the shit down, and it's unfortunate, you know, you got a lot of adults that are fucking kids.
Yeah, you have like with the transparency, right? The
Hmm.
reason why I brought that up because you'll have like a parent tell their kid, "Yo, don't do that," and they say, "Why?" Because I said so.
Right. Explain this shit.
Now, now the kid is like, "Okay, well, that maybe that's what you think, but I know better than you." Instead of you saying, "Hey, don't do that because when you do this, this happens, that happens, and
Yeah.
that."
Hmm.
The odds are against you. You not you special, but don't think you special enough to do this. You
Exactly.
feel me? Like
That's
that's
facts.
way better than saying, "Hey yo," because I said so.
Right. And that's it. Just to get the kid out their fucking face. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
like
that. You don't want to be a parent. You don't want to be a fucking parent. So it's easier for you to say because I said so and try to shut it down.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. See, I like our parent. It's our parents' age group that was
Oh,
with
yes, it
that type of
is.
shit. Because all they want to do is dump us off on grandma, dump us
Yeah.
off on auntie, uncle, whatever, so they
Yeah.
can get their nut off. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's what our parents' age group was on.
All right, so talk about it.
Yeah, like our age group as parents, we there. You
Yeah,
feel
we're
me?
showing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we showing
Yeah.
up, but you
We're
have
definitely.
a section that want to be their kids' friends.
Yeah, ooh, those are the worst. And you know, you gotta parent your kid and understand like you can't be friends. You know what I'm saying? Because you see how certain parents are. Okay,
Look,
protect your kid.
look,
Really.
Ushashi, perfect example. His
Hmm.
mother and his father, based off how they come off and all that type of stuff
Yeah.
that they into.
Yeah.
Ushashi never had a chance.
At all, and that's so sad because it's neither parent. Both of your parents are that way,
You know what I mean? And
and
I
then
ain't
look
trying to
at
condemn
that.
his parents because I don't know them, but just based off the
What
optics,
you seen? Yeah.
that's what it looked like. You know what I
Wow.
mean? He had no chance. But we
Yeah.
know people like that though. We
Yeah, we
know
do.
people we came up with that said like rest in peace, my brother Trav, man. I
Hmm.
remember I used to go to his crib and shit, and this might be a little too much information and shit, but they won't show him no type of love over there.
Mm.
So it's like I'll be like, yo, fuck that, come to my crib.
Yeah,
My
you
mom showed
don't
him the
get the
love.
love.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So it's like when my mom ended up passing away, he came, and out of all my friends, he was crying as much as I was.
Yes, because of the love that he got. Yes, that's different. He'll never. He would probably never forget that because
Yeah,
he know he did not get that at home.
yeah.
And that's why when you see people a lot of the
Shout out to his
times
brother
with
too. You feel me? I ain't shitting on y'all, but my bad.
no, you cool, and you see a lot of people when they like, oh well, just like you, it's perfect example. You just explained it. And it's like, oh, this is my nephew. And when you get older, it's like, oh wait, they weren't really related, but this is like a close family friend. And he looked at my mom as his mom,
hmm
and it'd be the love that you get. That's why, like I see, like even with my daughter friends, and you see certain things, right? And so I just go because kids, they're so innocent, and you can always see how a kid is being raised, and I just show up in the world and do my part. Like I know how I'm raising my daughter and my niece, and if you can try to tell a kid right from wrong or just give them love, like you know what I'm saying, because they don't get that.
Yeah.
You can tell, and it's so. But I just just show up in the world and just try to give as much love as I can. That's like
Some
my
advice I can give any parent out there, because this is what I do, and it kind of works for me. I leave my world alone. I go into their world.
hmm
You got to figure out what they like. You got to figure out how they like it. You got to figure out what they on.
yeah.
And the fun part is they 50% of you. So you
Yes.
gotta you gotta think about how you was and beat them to the punch.
Yes. Yes. I'm literally living my daughter. What? I can laugh now because I was always, and I'm still I wouldn't say that emotional, but as a kid I was emotional.
Mhm.
My child, she's emotional, but like it is what it is. It is what
Mhm.
it is. Yeah, it is what
But
it
you
is.
know, you knowing that, you feel me, like you understand, like yo, it's not some made up shit. I used to be like that, so that
Yes,
helps you.
be
You
able
know
to
what I'm saying?
understand.
Be able to help her with it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Cause yeah, 'cause, like it's a lot of parents out there that don't think that way.
yeah.
You know,
That's
they just like, yo, I'm gonna do how my parents did, or I'm not gonna do what my parents did, but I'm still might, based off what you do, you might still fail your kid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's like the scariest thing to do. As a parent, it's like that's like a fear. You don't want to fail your kid, especially out here in this new world
Yeah,
that we're in. But and
because
you
we
got. I
do
feel like
learn.
as parents, you're always going to be learning.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have a book, we don't have a handbook, and I feel like you're always going to be learning. And it's like listen to your kid too.
Yeah,
Like give your kid the space to be able to come and talk to you and don't shut them out. Because a lot of the times you can see, like even with people our age, like, all right, I can kind of tell, you weren't given that space.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. Ooh, here we are. We done opened up the parenthood book on them.
Look, that's why this is the dopest crossover ever. You feel me? Because
It
Easy
is.
said, I'm about rap. I'm about, you feel me, culture. I'm
Right.
about, you feel me, entertainment. And
Right.
you with the life, you with the woman empowerment. You feel me? We give shout out to the mothers,
Ooh,
because
that's right.
y'all part of what we talking about. You feel me?
Yes.
But yeah, we able to do that.
That's dope.
So to spin it back to the topic, the Young Miami situation, like
Mhm.
it's just music, man. Shout out to Max B. He said that on the rap. It's just music, man.
Yeah, that's a
You
fact.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
certain people, like you got the drill rappers and whatever. That let them be the example for you to know, yo, if you really doing what you act like, what you rapping about,
hmm
you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna die.
One or two ways. One or two ways. That's it. And
like,
we've seen both. We've seen
yeah,
both. And y'all are seeing this in real time. It's
yeah.
one or two things. That's it.
Like Jay-Z, one of my favorite Jay-Z lines, and a lot of people's favorite Jay-Z line. Hove did that, so hopefully you ain't gotta go through
Do
that.
that. They
You
thought
feel
the nigga
me?
was being arrogant though. He's just being arrogant. He don't want.
Yeah,
No, you got to really listen. Like
yeah.
trying to
Like yo,
tell
he's
them.
saying, yo, I did this bad stuff. We're past that. Jay-Z's
Yeah.
always we're past that.
Yeah.
You feel me? With the
Right.
Colin Kaepernick, we passed that. A lot of people just take it because a
And
lot of
so
people are
harp on
ignorant.
it.
You feel me? Let me not
Yeah.
use the word ignorant. A lot of people don't want to grow out of the hole
No,
they in.
and they're just stuck. And they don't wanna, and that's the scariest thing too. Even as a person, like you don't like you I don't know, everybody, I always feel like everybody should have that mindset of like you should always, I guess, with just try to outdo yourself. But like always, it's self improvement. It's all, everybody is always going to be avenues you can take for self improvement. But I never want to be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
especially at certain ages, because you have people that are in their 50s and they're just stuck in their ways, and it's like you don't see nothing wrong. That's scary to me.
yeah.
Like that's
That
scary.
do scare me because I'm like, but my sister said something ill to me one day.
Mm,
Because I used to just complain about certain stuff.
hmm.
I'm like, yo, we ain't come up like that, yo. Yo, we ain't come up like that. I used to say that a lot. Yo, we ain't come up like that.
Yeah.
And my sister was like, yo, Kev, you gotta understand. A lot of people ain't come up like us.
Right. Right. That's a fact. A lot
So
of
it's
people
like
didn't have mothers and fathers, and they don't know what that's like. Yeah, because I will find myself saying the same thing. But that is what your sister said is reality, though. A lot of people didn't have that life, you know.
because
But it
like
just makes you appreciate it. So, like,
yeah,
really, I think God every day, because like we seen examples of what that looks like of people that doesn't have that didn't have parents, or even like mother and father figures, right? Because you have
yeah,
people that just didn't have parents, but they had a aunt and uncle, or like how your mom was just this is my friend mom, and she treats me like a kid. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people
yeah.
didn't have that. So I agree. I understand what your sister was saying.
And then like, I'm shouting my mom out a lot, man. But my
That's
dad
right.
wasn't a person that was transparent that much.
Mhm.
But he led with aura, if that means anything.
Okay,
Like, you know what I mean?
I
He
understand
led
that
by
perfectly.
example. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like I look at my dad and I'll be like, yo, I want to be just like him, yo.
yeah.
Or I'll be like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to disappoint this man.
Yeah, yo, that's me. That's how I live my life. My dad passed for a few years now, and um I just think of, and it's I know some people be like like I can be I said a lot in my alpha energy, and it's because of my dad. Like my dad, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that I do is like you said, I don't want to disappoint my dad. Like,
It shows too, like because how you are,
mm-hmm,
what you let out or what you let in
mm-hmm,
is not something that you see online. You see
yeah,
people that didn't have what you had or
mm-hmm.
had, and you can see the example of that all over online.
That's
I
a fact.
seen something on Twitter, right? X, whatever you want to call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was this I was about to say some crazy shit. It was this woman up there, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's a sex worker. Let
Okay.
me say that, right? She said something. I was like, yo, some, whatever. But the comment was, show us a picture, show us a text message of your dad being proud of you.
Mm.
And the person never replied.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, like y'all gotta see, like, you feel me, like for the men. Let me talk to y'all. Especially with men with daughters. It's so important. I'm talking about the black folks right now.
Right.
Black men. It's so important. Even if they not your daughter, you have to raise them right. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be there. You feel
Yeah.
me? You have to show them what type of man they shouldn't go for,
Mm-hmm.
or what type of man they shouldn't impress, or what type of woman they shouldn't impress. Because even having your dad there, you choose to be gay, you still gonna be on some like, my dad probably ain't gonna fuck with that. You
Right.
feel me? I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
Right.
But we can want this. But hey, let me switch it real quick because I just thought about this now. You know how I give it up. I'll be all over
Right.
the place.
It's
But
cool. It's been a while.
but like damn, I just forgot it. Fuck it. But he'll come back.
Oh.
He'll come back. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Had a long day, man. I had court this morning. You feel me? Like that joint, I was in there for like 3 hours
Oh
just to
man.
get it dismissed. Just to
But
get
that's
it
a win,
dismissed.
like shit, you know? Like you got to take the win.
I wanted to get out of there so fast. Like it was. Oh man. Anybody in Newton County in Georgia, don't get a ticket or nothing like that,
Oh
because
man.
you're gonna be in that courthouse all day. Even if you innocent, like me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the people that I seen in court today.
Right.
Um,
Shout out to them.
shout out to
Yeah,
them,
this
man.
is always good. Like
I
that's
walk, yo,
always
it's
always.
funny. Every time I got caught, right, and
Mhm.
I win, I always think about Jim Jones repping time, right? When he was like, "You can see me walking cocky out the courtroom," like I always strut out that bitch, like, "Yeah,
Right, especially after getting the case dismissed. Shit, I know that's
yeah,
right.
man, yeah, but yeah. But so yeah, I had a long day, man. So I might forget stuff from here time to time,
Right,
but
and we just listen. We just touched on a lot of topics too. So
yeah, hell yeah. But fucking, let me see. Let's wrap up the spin that situation, right? Young
okay,
Miami, a lot of people counted you out. A lot of people say you wasn't gonna be shit without JT. That I think it was a song you put out that wasn't good at all. But
yeah, it was
you
fun.
got something with this spin that, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't think that she's taking the people that's coming at her. I don't think she's taking that a fucked up way because she got
Um,
one.
I don't. Yeah, yeah. I feel like she knows that she got one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got one. Keep doing
Yeah.
what you're doing. You feel me? Everybody
Mhm.
that's coming at her crazy, talking about you fucking up the youth. No, you fucking up the youth, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to say too with that topic, I've seen, it's a trendy topic, and the song is trendy. So you got Lisa Ray, like she's doing the dance. I feel like after India Ari said what she said, you seen Monica at one of her shows. She was spending singing the song and doing the dance. So I feel like Young Miami's not really paying it no attention.
Yeah,
And
I
what
don't
she
think so
said
either.
is shit. It's the song. What they say? They try to say it's the song of the summer.
And
you
look, I
know,
don't even fuck with her music. I don't fuck with it at all. But I ain't no hater, man. So
exactly, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Yeah.
it's
I
like, yeah,
find myself singing it from time where it's a catchy song. Like that's the
yeah.
thing.
I be hearing
No,
that shit
I
in
ain't
my head.
scamming. I'm not on none of that shit. But I'm saying spin that shit. I like that part. You're gonna gravitate to the part that you like. I ain't know he's scamming and shit like that, credit cards and all that. But like, it is what it is. How many other artists have done that?
Yeah, man. A lot.
Yeah,
We just had the WAP song not too long ago.
come on. You ain't hear that much about that?
You feel me? We
They
got
gonna pick and
Meg.
choose.
We
Yeah, like
got
India
Meg.
Reed, girl, get in the booth, okay? Get in the
Yeah,
booth, give us some new music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people just be worrying about the wrong shit. That's just
yeah.
worrying about the wrong shit. Just
And
bored wanting to type on the fucking on social media.
hell yeah, man. Like it's the job is yours. Like you feel me? You can't just blame us. And then all right, let's take it another level, and then we can probably wrap it up, right?
Hmm.
A lot of people that's complaining saying, "Yo, she's just a puppet. She's just a puppet." You feel me? Like it's the people that's pulling the strings that's having her doing all this type of stuff.
Hmm.
Even if that's true, guess what, niggas? And when I say niggas, I'm talking about everybody, right?
Right.
It's still your job to parent your fucking kid.
Right, because
It's still
this
your
one
job to
song,
help the next generation.
yeah, that one song, honestly, like that one song should not influence your kid that much. I mean, what do you do? You're lacking as a parent.
And then remember, when we was young and we was singing shit like "What's your fantasy?"
Hmm.
That's a bad example. I ain't gonna lie, I know a lot of shit.
Right.
I was growing as a kid. I ain't gonna
It
hold
was
you,
going,
but
yeah.
a lot of our age group didn't know what a lot of these songs meant.
No, they did.
We
Yeah.
just singing it on his face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
It's like
because it's the song that's popping now. You might not know what the fuck they're talking about. Go listen to the song now. It's like, yo, they were talking crazy.
you
But
gotta
as a
hear.
kid, you just didn't know.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. Like perfect example, Nelly, right?
Hmm.
Hot shit. You know I'm going down,
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. And they
Nobody
don't
knew
know
that
what
shit
was
was
that.
about a drive-by.
Yeah. And the tip drill shit with the
Tip
video?
drill. Well,
Man.
that was a little. You seen the ads, you feel me? So you kind of knew what that was about.
You
But
did.
hot
Yeah, that's
shit.
true. That's true.
That
Yeah.
song is about a drive-by.
Yeah. And wow. And you know what? I don't think I've listened to that song like completely.
I'm going down, down, baby. Your street in the Range
We
Rover.
was so
Street
much.
sweeper, babe, aim and cock, ready to let it go.
All we seen is the cars with the hydraulics and shit. The video, and we this so hot, not even knowing talking about
Not knowing
a
that yo,
drive-by.
they about to shoot some shit up.
Yo, and it's going down in St. Louis. Like it's going down.
Yeah. So
All we knew was stepping in our Air Force Ones, and we just was, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, hell
And
yeah,
that's another thing. So like we had those songs.
yeah. We
We
had them
had those
all.
songs. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the the reason why it made I think every generation got their own little shit. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sitting
true.
here thinking, I'm like, yeah, they was shitting on our rappers when we was coming up. The old
Yeah.
heads,
Yeah, they
our
was.
old heads of our age group of rappers, like not our age group, but the
Mhm.
rappers that we looked up to when we was kids.
Right.
They're not shitting on the kids,
No, they're
but I
not.
feel like a lot of them trying to be their friends instead of teaching them some shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely so.
So
And
it's
you
a
can
problem
kind of
every
sit.
generation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I like the ones that standing in their shit, like Hove, T.I. With what? T.I.? Them songs that T.I. pop back out with. Whoa. I was hyped. What they say the old heads was was driving a real black. Yeah, because I like my seat. What's that? Top back?
Top back. Yeah.
Man, those was like songs. So I love that. Like they not, they not trying to be their friends, but like I'm here.
I'm gonna need them OG rappers to stop taking the this 50 Cent blueprint because y'all niggas is flopping. Rick Ross we don't even know his shit came out already. Shit
Yeah.
flop, nigga. You feel
No,
me?
that's so crazy. Cause I like his old shit, but I didn't know he had a new album out.
Exactly. Ti, you did all that shit. I don't know what his album did. I know I got turned off when I saw his rollout. I'm like, Ti, you better than this.
I
You
didn't
don't have
know.
to do this shit.
Damn, I didn't even know honestly that he had an album out either. I just thought it was the
Kill the
singles.
King. Y'all, everybody listen to Kill the King. I'm gonna listen to it one day, but I just didn't like
Wow.
his rollout because I'm like, yo, okay, everybody using 50 to blow up. I'm like, all right,
What you going?
y'all
You supposed to
already
have some shit
established.
ready. Yeah.
Y'all already established. Y'all shouldn't have to use 50 to or Jay Z because people that use Jay Z too. You don't
Yeah.
have to use these guys to sell your shit. That
Yeah.
style is old.
You shouldn't have to. Yeah.
50 was like the last one to perfect that shit, and
Mhm.
everyone that beef with 50 just stole it. Like Rick Ross,
Yeah.
low key, I think he adores 50, nigga.
No, yeah, he does. And it's like to know, like, when he did that versus, who did he go? Oh, up against French Montana.
French.
They shouldn't
Shout
have
out to
put him
French,
up.
man.
They shouldn't have put him up against French. Or I don't know if you remember the first verses they had him up was against Two Chains. Now the thing is, like, neither one of them. Yeah, I honestly feel like
I
it
forgot
should have
about
been
two
Jeezy
Chainz.
and Ross going against each other. I understand the whole Gucci and Jeezy, but I felt like it should have been Jeezy and Ross.
Def
Like,
Jam. Both of them
yeah.
niggas is hot at the same time at Def Jam.
Yeah, like I seen that. So when they two changed, that just was like, damn, it was a wipeout. And then
And
also like with French, it's like, all right. But you know what? The now we talking about Rick Ross. So I see Rick Ross. You know what? Wait, it just dawned on me. You're right. He definitely did take everything for 50. And I feel like he getting on Jeezy bandwagon now because he just had a show here. You see how Jeezy got everybody popping out to his shows in suits and they dressed down all black. Rick Ross is kind of doing the same thing. And I think he just had a show here in Philly. Now everybody wearing suits and all of that.
he wasn't
Jeezy did
invited to
that.
Jay Z shit because he ran his motherfucking mouth too much.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Because
ran
that,
his
and you see,
motherfucking mouth and Jay Z
he's still
slapped that
doing
nigga.
he
Not
doing the
literally.
songs fuck with me, you know I got it, and he's not like he's still doing the songs, but I
That's
don't
why
know,
he
I
got it.
think Ross felt
He's
like
feeling himself.
he gets too big-headed and then you get yourself in predicaments like that, and
Yeah.
it's you shouldn't have
How you
even when
eating
it
Jay
comes
Z
to the
meat
Drake.
and you don't even know Big's brother is more, and
Yes,
Jay Z's not gonna let nobody fuck with Big. You feel
exactly.
me?
And who
So
was at the show? Like, come on. And that's another one. It's like this is he's like I wouldn't say he's like Tata, but that's just like you saying something about, oh, I don't see Emery or Tata on stage with who. They're
hmm
not going to be on stage with him. Like, and Biggs, but it's like if you know Rockefeller, you know the three. Like, what
hmm
are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
I want to say this too. Shout out to Dan. I had a conversation with my sister and my brother in Jamaica. Shout out to Chad, right?
Hmm.
We was talking about Dame Dash, and I was telling him, yo, Dame just don't understand this internet shit yet. He
Yeah,
don't understand it. He's just saying crazy shit, but he don't understand how this internet shit works.
yeah,
When he dropped that stupid ass song, Cheap Teeth, I say he
yeah.
got it.
I
I say
didn't
he
hear
figured this
it.
internet shit out. I mean,
Yeah,
the
how you
song trash.
supposed to?
The
Yeah, but I
song
mean,
trash.
given the Roots picnic, it's like, all right, that's how you come. You're not a rapper, but that's how you come back with it, you know. But that's one thing, Colorado. Oh, figured that shit out. Like he don't give it no time. The minute the next day, you better expect some shit from him, and
Yeah,
he's
I ain't
running
gonna
it
hold
up.
you.
He running it up.
I'm real happy for Oskino because if you follow Oskino from the beginning, you
Hmm.
always know this nigga had a good heart.
Yes.
Always know that he'll give niggas shit for free.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
So the people that shitting on O, they don't know O.
They don't, and it's just people coming. You can. That's why I said you can always figure out when like people are coming on the bandwagon, and you can kind of pinpoint the time frame they're coming on the bandwagon too. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
like whatever that they last showed us is like, all right, you don't know. You don't know that Oskino was up there at Rockefeller before Beans, before
Hold on.
everybody else. Like he been up there with them, and then that's
Jay-Z
how the
said,
group
I'm
was
a
formed. It
sign
wasn't.
you.
Yeah, it wasn't formed here in Philly. Like even though all of them was from Philly, but
Mm-hmm.
you people don't know that, and it's like, well, wait a minute, well, how Oskino and Dan know each other? Like they all knew Dave and Hove knew Oskino before everybody else, and I like that he
Yeah.
do like he ain't backing down,
Yeah.
like he just not I love that shit.
He learned it. He gets it.
Yeah,
Jim Jones is another guy that gets it.
yeah,
Jim Jones
he
know how
gets
to
it now.
keep his name in the fucking in
Yeah.
the algorithm.
He gets it now, but remember there was a time where he was super emotional. But he just did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah. Not then,
He
not
was,
then. I
yeah,
would like to say
But
maybe the
now,
last couple months. He
he
got it.
gets it now, and I like that because it's like, listen, you're not really gonna be rapping and all of that no more.
Mm-hmm.
But like, like shit, run it up.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, it feels good being back. You feel me?
Yeah,
He
same.
said a total
Yeah, I
perspective.
feel I miss this shit. I know I've been missing y'all, but this is a good way to pop back out. You know
Hell
me,
yeah.
I'll be on here talking shit. It'll be an hour because I ain't even talk all about the concert.
I know. Look, I looked
I'll
at the
be on
time. I
here.
said, "Oh shit, we had an hour already."
Right, definitely. But this is a good way to pop back out because I did miss it for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of more of these collabs. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Definitely gonna
definitely.
do a lot more of these. I'm gonna call you after this
Okay,
and chop it up about a couple of things. But
okay.
is there anything you want to tell the folks before we get up out of here?
Just I'll be back out, y'all. I know every now and then I'll be like, I'm gonna pop back out, but I'm gonna come back. I gotta stop playing, y'all, because I did miss this. This was great. So
Yeah,
just be on the
yeah.
lookout for sure.
I feel like
Make sure y'all
dead
still.
ass. We could definitely do another hour, but that
Yeah,
that, that wasn't in the cards today.
it wasn't. I get it. Should I had work out today and all that too? But yeah, y'all be on the lookout. Make sure y'all follow our pages. We definitely gonna get EzeSaid. It's gonna be going up so we can
Yeah,
officially go
definitely,
live over there. Shoot, we got it. We on
definitely.
it.
And if you watch this later on, make sure y'all check the link in the bio, the link in the description. You feel me? VSN Apparel. We
Hmm.
out. We going. You feel me? I got
Absolutely.
my shirt the other day. You feel me? That shit. I think this like I got it
All
on.
right, I'm like, whoa.
Great quality, man. We got more shit coming out, man. We're just gonna keep growing, man. But
Absolutely.
definitely, this was a great one. You feel me?
This
We're gonna
was
definitely spin the blizzard
for
because
sure.
there's more shit we need to talk about.
Absolutely.
That's a
We've
fact,
been going
man.
for a minute, but we back.
Hell yeah, man. So y'all have a good night.
So proud of me, put the streets on top where they supposed to be. The sky is the limit, that's what EzeSaid. EzeSaid.